So this is actually the easiest hymn to learn on the piano, and this is the fastest way to learn that hymn on the piano. This is what we call piano by pictures. It's an easier form of sheet music that uses, well, pictures to show you what you need to do with the right hand and what you need to do with the left hand. Thousands of our beginning students have already used this notation to play thousands of songs. So today I want to teach you how to play I've Got Peace Like a River, and what's so great is that this will work even if you've never touched a piano before. So then first I'm going to show you how the pictures work to play the melody in the right hand, and thankfully it's a really easy melody for us today. And then I'm also going to show you how to add some simple chords in the left hand, and I'll show you how the pictures work for that too. Okay, so now here's the tutorial for the right hand for I've Got Peace Like a River. Super excited to show this to you. So we only need 5 keys in the right hand to play I've Got Peace Like a River. Let me show you what those are. And to help you figure out where everything is, in Piano by Pictures, we use a picture. So here you can see that there's this note that's labeled C. This is actually middle C. We know that because it's got this dot around it. That's how we mark it. And that C is just going to be the C that shows up in the middle of your keyboard somewhere. Next, the next note that we need is the note G. That note shows up down here. It's kind of in the middle of this group of 3 black notes. Do you see where that is? And you're going to put your thumb there on G. The next note that we need is the note A. That's right next door. Put your pointer finger on that. Then put your middle finger on C, right just where we were before. Then we need the note D. Put your ring finger on D. And put your pinky on E. So now that we have your hand in the right spot, now we can go ahead and play this song. No kidding. So let me pull up this music for you. And you can see now it's kind of like Guitar Hero. All of these notes show up and you just play them in the right order. You don't have to worry too much about the rhythm. The only thing you need to think about is maybe making these shaded notes a little bit longer. So let's go ahead and play that together and let's see how that goes. Just double check that your fingers are all in the right place. I'm gonna push them all down at once, so then you can see I've got G, A, C, D, E. Make sure your hand's in the same spot as mine, and here we go. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. Now you might need to go back and play that over again. Put me on slow-mo so that you can catch everything. But that's all you need to know to play this song is just those 5 notes, and you play them in the order here. And that's exactly how this whole song will work. I'm actually going to include this as a free download for you so that you can get all 4 lines of this song. It's just 2 pages, pretty easy. I'll go ahead and play the rest of them for you so you know how they sound. I've got peace like a river in my soul. All right, let's go to this next page. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. Nice thing about this song is that it repeats a bunch, so you'll once you learn that first page, you'll have the second one learned too, pretty much. I've got peace like a river in my soul. Okay, so there's the whole right hand. Now the last thing we need to do is to add the left hand in. So how does that work? Well, in Piano by Pictures land, we're going to use pictures, so let me show you how that works. Now, you might have noticed that there are these other smaller keyboard pictures down here. These are going to show us what we call chords. That just means that we're going to play a couple of notes all at the same time. So you can see this chord uses 3 notes. I know that because of the 3 numbers there. And let me show you how those numbers work. So, again, I'm going to pull up a picture. See how I've got this left hand pictured here, and it's got each finger with a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 1 is your thumb, and then we go all the way out to 5. Then all we need to do is match up the number here with the letter on the chord. So, and by the way, this is our middle C. So then we're going to go to the left of that middle C. So here's my middle C. I'm going to go down actually to the next C below that. And that's why we call this a C chord, because that C is on the bottom. So here's our C chord. You're going to put your pinky on there. That's what that 5 means. Then you're going to put your middle finger on E. That's what that 3 means. And then your your thumb is going to go here on G. That's how you play a C chord. Now let's learn the other chord that we'll need for this line. So the next chord that we'll need is a F chord. So can you see how we're a little bit further down? Now we're on the second group of 3 black notes below middle C. And then your pinky goes on the outside of those 3 black notes. Then your middle finger goes in between. Then your thumb goes here. There's your F chord. And again, when we play that F chord, we just play all fingers down all at once. Okay, so now how does that fit in with the right hand? Let's go ahead and take a gander. And so these first 2 right hand notes don't get a chord. That's what NC means. It just means no chord, nothing to play there. But then once we get to the word peace, that's when we add our left hand. So it's going to sound like this. I've got peace like a river. And then all you'll do is, so you add that C chord right when that right hand note here comes in, and then you just hold it down while you play the rest of these right hand notes. Awesome. Next, when we go here, do you see how the color changes here? So we just need to line that up with the first note in the right hand there. I've got peace like a river. Do you see how both of those line up? And again, don't worry about memorizing all this. I'm going to give you the download so that you can see this for yourself, print it out, and work on it with me. Okay, so on this next line, we have 1 new chord. That's the last new thing that you need to learn to play I've Got Peace Like a River, is this G chord. All right. And why is it called G? Well, it's because it's got a G on the bottom. You'll put your pinky on G, middle finger on B, and thumb on D. 5, 3, 1. All right, let's hear how this one sounds together. I've got peace like a river in my soul. And that's it. That's how the hands go together. All right, I'm just going to play this last page for you since you'll probably, if you go ahead and print this out, you'll probably want to know what this sounds like. And here's how this one goes. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. Last line, and we're almost done. I've got peace like a river in my soul. There we go. There's the easiest hymn to play. Just 3 chords and just 5 right hand notes. If you print this out, you'll be all set. So thanks for joining me today. You can actually download this song in the description below, and I'll also include a link for our free 5-song ebook. So then you can learn some more songs using our picture notation. That ebook will also include some other lessons from me where I show you step by step how to play Amazing Grace. So I'll see you there.